I get questions all the time from folks asking, where exactly should I live in Wyoming? And let me start by saying, Wyoming is not your average state. We've got wide open plains, breathtaking mountain views, and well, some quirks you gotta prep for. Before you pack your bags and dream of cowboy boots, here are some big questions to ask yourself. If you pick the wrong spot, you might be shoveling snow in flip-flops. Today, we're diving into the 10 most important questions to nail down where you should move in Wyoming. Stick around because number 10 is the most important in my book. If you're new here, I'm Alisha Collins, and I love bringing you everything you need to know about life in Wyoming. My team and I love being your go-to source for all things Wyoming. We have time for you, we love answering your questions, we love where we live, and we want you to love where you live too. If at any point you find this video interesting, helpful, or entertaining, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any Wyoming content. Let's jump right in. Wyoming's got just under 600,000 people spread across 98,000 square miles. This is the least populated state in the US. That means jobs aren't exactly on every corner. Some towns lean harder into tourism, like Jackson, where hotels and outfitters rule. Others bank on energy, like Gillette or Casper, for oil and coal, or healthcare and education in bigger spots. If your career picks your town, here's where you need to look. Cheyenne, 65,000 people, Casper, 59,000 people, Laramie, 33,000 people, Gillette, 32,000 people, Rock Springs, 23,000 people, Sheridan, 18,000 people, Green River and Evanston, 11,000, Jackson and Riverton, 10,000 people. Cheyenne's got state jobs, think capital suits and government, with over 10,000 employed in public administration statewide. Casper, my gorgeous home, is your spot for oil and medical. Energy's still king with just over 7,800 oil and gas jobs. Plus, Banner Health Hospital employs 2% of our town. Laramie is the university hub. The University of Wyoming pumps out over 4,000 jobs, from professors to baristas serving students. If you're looking at smaller spots like Wheatland or Thermopolis, the jobs get scarce. Think more so ranching, small retail, and seasonal tourism. So my suggestion is start bigger with Cheyenne, Casper, or Laramie because they give you the variety of options, and then branch out later once you've got a feel for Wyoming's vibe. Pro tip, you will have to invest in an excellent internet service if you work remotely in a remote town. So let's keep that in mind when you and I are looking for the perfect home for you. As of this past February, Casper's median home price is almost $300,000. Pretty doable, right? Riverton's is even lower at around $250,000. But Jackson, hold on to your hat because their median price hit $3.6 million. Sheridan is pricier too, closer to $400,000. What kind of home are you dreaming of? Maybe a budget-friendly fixer-upper or a brand new build? Cheyenne's seeing some fresh subdivisions pop up near $350,000. Laramie's got acreage at $50,000. And so does a lot of the other states. You have to make sure it has everything you need to live there. Right here in Casper, we have a wide variety of homes and land available in almost every price range. Wyoming's inventory can be tight, so keep in mind your non-negotiables and your needs versus your wants, like price, space, or a killer view. Let's find what fits your budget and your wish list. Wyoming's got options, but they're not all Starbucks and strip malls. If you love wide open spaces, Pinedale or Saratoga might be the place to be. Think ranches and stars you could actually see. If you want a small town charm where the diner knows your order, try Buffalo or Wheatland. If you like shopping, community events, or a decent sushi spot, stick to Cheyenne, Casper, or Laramie. They've got hospitals, targets, and yes, coffee that is not instant. But here's the kicker. Remote towns like Shoshone are stunning until you realize that the groceries are 30 minutes away. And if that doesn't bother you, it doesn't matter. Drive-thrus and having food delivered is off the table for a lot of Wyoming, so be real and honest with yourself. How often do you want to drive for errands, groceries, and supplies? If DoorDash, same-day Amazon delivery, or Uber Eats is a convenience you often use, you need to be really very intentional with where you choose to live here in Wyoming. We do not have instant Amazon delivery. If you've got kids, schools are definitely something you will be considering. Wyoming has solid school districts, but resources vary. Cheyenne and Casper have big schools, think football teams and band, robotics club. Laramie's tied to UW, like I mentioned earlier, so education is a big focus. Smaller towns like Torrington or Lovell, schools are tight-knit, but you might get one teacher for 3 subjects. Wyoming's graduation rate is 82.4%, which is above the national average. But rural spots can mean longer bus rides. 30 minutes on a bus can be pretty average. Ask yourself, Small schools where your kid's the star of everything, or bigger with more options. Oh, and homeschoolers, Wyoming is super friendly to you with lax regulations. Healthcare is no joke. Wyoming is very rural, so facilities are not everywhere. Cheyenne's got Wyoming Medical Center. Casper has Banner Health, both of which have specialists, ERs, the works. Jackson and Sheridan have beautiful hospitals as well. But pick a spot like Bighorn or Meeteetse, you're driving 45 minutes for a checkup, and specialists might mean a trip to Billings, Montana, which is not that far away. If you've got ongoing needs that require services like dialysis or a cardiothoracic specialist, you should stick closer to bigger towns. I've seen folks move to their wide open space paradise, then stress about doctor drives. There are fewer than 6 people per square mile here. For some, that is called peace, and for others, it's called panic, depending on your preferences. Restaurants here are less chain and more mom and pop, and we like it that way. Just like Cheers, you really can go where everyone knows your name, and sometimes they even know your order. I've got clients who ditched city life for a cabin in the mountains and never looked back. Others, by week 2, they're Googling nearest movie theater and crying when it's hours away. That's a joke, but you know what I mean. Rural Wyoming's got room, literally acres, but amenities are a little sparser. In teeny towns like KC or Ten Sleep, population under 300, your closest buzz might be Friday night football or a feed store chat, which can be super cool. Bigger spots like Cheyenne or Casper offer coffee shops and a mall, but don't expect Times Square. The choice boils down to lifestyle. Are you craving solitude or needing the hustle and bustle of a bigger city? It's all about what fuels you. Wyoming is an outdoor lover's dream. 4 million people visit Yellowstone yearly, and the Grand Tetons are just a stone's throw away. If hiking, fishing, or hunting is your thing, towns like Cody, Pinedale, or DuBois put you steps from the trails and rivers. Snowmobiling, Star Valley's got 350 miles of tracks. You can shred some serious powder on Casper Mountain at our very own Hogadon slopes. But if you're a weekend warrior, needing a grocery store too, Casper, Sheridan, or Laramie balance tacos and trails. So what are your outdoor musts? Tell me below. Daily fly fishing, big game, hunting, a once-a-month Tetons trip, or maybe it's winter sports. Wyoming's got every vibe under the sun, or the stars, since you'll see plenty of them out here. Some towns are so tight-knit, Friday night high school football game is the Super Bowl, and the whole place shuts down for it. It's so fun. We run on cowboy pride, think Main Street parades where kids wave flags. Torrington dishes up the same, with Goshen County Fair pulling crowds for 4-H and rodeo bragging rights. Wheatland leans into Platte County's harvest festivals. People know your name and your dog by week 1. These spots live for community potlucks, volunteer fire department barbecues, and gossip that travels faster than the prairie wind. But maybe you're after a looser fit, where you can slip in without signing up for a bake sale. In Cheyenne, you can even catch a concert at Frontier Days. Casper, my beautiful home, strikes that balance too. Natrona County has craft breweries, art walks, and just enough bustle to fade into the crowd if you'd like. You'll find neighbors who wave, but they won't show up with a casserole unless you ask. Then there's Jackson, with galleries packed with elk paintings, Teton Music Festival, and tourists snapping selfies under the antler arch. This next one catches people off guard, and trust me, it's a biggie. If your job's online, maybe you're emailing clients, hopping on video calls, or binge watching your favorite show, the internet's gotta work. In bigger towns like Cheyenne or Casper, you're golden. Houses are hooked up to fast, reliable connections with smooth Zoom chats or Netflix without that annoying spinning wheel. But head out to the smaller spots, you might get internet that crawls like a tired mule, or nothing at all. Before you fall for a listing, check with providers like Spectrum or local co-ops and make sure they can hook you up. Your real estate agent should know as well. Whether you're streaming movies, running a business, or just scrolling your phone, know what you need to stay connected. And last but certainly not least, can you handle Wyoming's commutes? This one's a make or break, trust me. Wyoming's roads aren't I-95. Think wind, snow, and deer dodging. When looking for homes, if you want to live in Douglas but work in Cheyenne, that's 120 miles one way, which is about 2 hours on a good day. That can be a nightmare in the winter or even impossible. Douglas to Casper is better, which is about 50 miles, about a 45-minute drive, but snowstorms can turn it into an Oregon Trail adventure. Only 3% of Wyomingites super commute, which is over 90 minutes, and there is a reason nobody wants to. Casper to Cheyenne is 178 miles, not a daily trip. Even Laramie to Cheyenne, 50 miles, tests your grit in a blizzard. Pick a town where work's close or get real cozy with your snow tires. So, to answer your question, where should you move in Wyoming? It's all about you. visit a few towns. Cheyenne's buzz, Casper's balance, Pinedale's peace. My recommendation is to take a little time, visit towns like Casper, Cheyenne, or even Worland to feel the vibe. Walk the streets, sip some local coffee, and picture your life. You will know as you walk through the streets, and sometimes as you drive into the town, if it's the one for you. I've seen it happen over and over. Stay a weekend or a week and chat with the locals. There is no one size fits all here. Tell me down below, did you think of any of these questions when you started dreaming of wide open plains? If you're scratching your head or ready to hunt for that perfect home, my team and I are here for you. We love being your go-to resource for all things Wyoming. We have time for you, and we love showing you around these towns. We work in and around Casper. If that town you're looking for is a little too far for us, then we know agents all over the state. Remember, we want you to love where you live. See you soon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Alisha, get it together. You can really go. What the crap? I did real good at the beginning and then, okay. Do they? Oh my gosh. You really can go. Come on, Alisha. You can go wherever oh my gosh. Okay, Alisha, get it together.
You got it, you got it.
Can go
You got it. These are little blunders, don't worry.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
You got it.
Do you think that was horrible?
No.